Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is go in here, set up a new app file for a new listing. So I'm going to click on Create New App File, and I'm going to name the app file the property address, including city, state, and zip, and then the seller's name. Oops, I guess, not sure what just happened there. File type, this is going to be a new listing. Another option would be to put as a seller and just to get it started, but in this case, let's call it a new listing. So I'll put in my name, listing type. So I don't have the listing out there yet, so lockbox it's going to be electronic, but I don't know the serial code to it. I'm going to call it to be determined, MLS to be determined, Ness Brothers ID to be determined. This one is occupied, so I'm going to put 24 hours notice, and there is a pet, not that probably makes a whole lot of difference. Occupied, NA for no security system. Again, sign number to be determined, sign writer to be determined, and I'm not going to put any notes in. Next, I'm going to add Kyle's assistant so that all of these people can then see the property. And then I'll scroll down and hit Create App File. And then this is the new app file. So first thing I'm going to do is start uploading all my listing documents. So I'm going to go to Upload Files. I'm going to pull them from the Dropbox. I'm going to change the section name, whatever this section is, and where all these uploads will go. So we're going to put this in a section called Listing Docs. If it was a new offer, once we get an offer on this property, we'll put those docs under a different section. But for now, it's going to be Listing Docs. And I'm going to browse. This happens to already be the Mariners Ridge folder. And I'm going to double click Listing Docs. And in fact, I'm going to do required addenda too. I actually already split this out earlier, but you'll get the idea of it. And then hit upload. And then those documents are going to all show up over here in a new section. Okay. Section heading Listing Docs. So I'm going to go in and open up the document right here. And here is that whole big PDF file all listed out here. So you can see there's 19 pages. So I'm going to click on Edit Pages. And I'm going to start splitting these up. So for instance, this right here is the office policy. I'm going to select them by clicking on them. And then I'm going to go Split Pages. And I'm going to call this Office Policy. And hit the split button. And then what you're going to see, hit OK. What you're going to see is over here. Now I have Office Policy as a new document. So again, click and highlight. Split the pages. I'm going to call this Old MLS Stat Sheet. I use this a lot to take notes on and to highlight anything that needs to be corrected. So for instance, we already have, if there's an old MLS stat sheet, we've already got all the old stats on the property. So it just saves having to get room measurements. Release authorization. Okay, so you get the idea. I'm going to go ahead and finish splitting up all these documents. Okay, so you can see now I've got all these documents created here in the listing document section. If I click on it, I can see the document. I can scroll through all the pages of it. And if I wanted to send it, I could send it right from this account. I could download it. I could move it around, delete it, add pages. I can also edit pages and then, let's see, organize the pages. So if I had these out of order, I could go in and move them around. I'm not going to. So just a few features here. It all makes pretty good sense. If you need to rotate them, they get scanned in upside down or backwards. So that's a good little gig. Next section is file info. Right here, we're going to start entering the seller's contact information. So the template is seller. Once we get an offer on the property, we'll enter it under closing information. That section will ask us for the other agent's information, the lender, the title company. But right now, we're just going to go seller. Create info section. It's going to just ask me questions. So I got the line desk pulled up on the other monitor. Jack Thomas. His phone number is 260-515. 8108. His email is Captain Jack 910 at AOL.com. Okay, so once I tab to the next section, it saves it, so I can just close, and now it's here. So right now we got a new listing with all the docs, all the information, but when I actually go out to the property, I'm going to have to put in the sign writer, the sign number, and the lockbox serial code, which is very important. But for right now, that gets me started on creating a new app file.